What's up, everybody? Okay, I found out I'm having some technical difficulties with my computer. I'm going to get better quality with my phone. I'm not quite sure I can download this onto my computer, but I'll give it a try. Since my last review didn't come out so great due to the sound, I thought I would try a local brewery here, O'Fallon Brewery. They make a lot of good stuff. They've been out there for a while. They make different things here, file and tee it up. They do one for a local radio station called KSHE. This is called I Am KSHE. This was a Kolsch. It was good. Another one that they did, St. Louis Blues, the Big Walt. That was pretty good. Got a couple other ones, I won't go into that, but this is another local radio station. It's a morning show, 105.7 The Point. Kind of a crazy label. I heard about this yesterday on the show, and went to visit my local liquor store and saw the 6-pack sitting there. So I thought, well, you know what? I definitely have to try it. So again, it's called Taking Care of Rizzness, the Rizzuto show. It has Riz, Burton, Patrico, and Moon. So, pretty cool label. I like that. I'll go into something in a minute. The last label they had for that KSHE one I showed you was like a spin-off of Pink Floyd's The Wall. You can see how it, see it, get it. And this is Sweet Meat, very iconic, not person, but very iconic here in St. Louis. It's been part of the radio station since, I think they were started up in '67, so Sweet Meat's been around, I think, since day one. So anyway, back to the Rizzuto show. Sorry, it's very hard for me to see this on my phone. So, just pulled this out of the freezer, bought it, it was warm. It's $8.99 a 6-pack. It is a amber ale, 5% alcohol by volume. Nice color. Nice one finger head there. And O'Fallon Brewery, ironically, I think they were originally in O'Fallon, Missouri, but now they're in Maryland Heights. I guess that's considered Maryland Heights, Missouri. Not very far from each other. So, let's get a look. Kind of an apricot looking color. You gonna smell? It smells like an amber ale. Not a lot of aroma on the nose. Okay, well, you get a bit of maltiness, just a bit, not a lot. Wow, this is pretty darn cold. I'm getting a piney finish now. I guess it's more of a dank flavor, because I like to, every time I taste that flavor, you know what I'm talking about. I went to a beer festival one time, and they had a a container, round container, cylinder, full of hops. And they just stuck their own brand, basic beer, and they ran it through there and had a tapper on the other end. And I know that taste is the dankness and the hops, but I like to, what it reminds me of is like beer filtered through like wet lettuce or something. I know that's crazy, but when I get that dankness flavor, that's what I think of. Kind of mellow. When you first put it in your mouth, it's, you know, there's not a lot there, but you kind of get that dankness. It's good. Enjoyable. It's not overpowering. They did a good job with this one. I just noticed Patrico's hat says O'Fallon Brewery on it. And, oh, excuse me, you can see the hop cones back behind them. These guys are very entertaining. They have a podcast. If you get an opportunity to listen to them, they're a trip. Again, the Rizzuto Show from 105.7 The Point. They play more alternative music. Started listening to them back in the mid-90s. Your typical alternative radio station. Played a lot of, you know, the Nirvana, Pearl Jam, all that kind of stuff. They had this English guy, gosh, Les. If you watch this, let me know. Les, he was on during the day, like from, I'm going to say from like 10 to 2 or something like that. English or Scottish or something, I can't remember, but he was on. Love listening to his show. If you guys know who I'm talking about, drop me a line here. That brings me back. Used to put on a lot of good concerts with Gravity Kills, a local band back in the 90s. A lot of good stuff. I loved The Point, listened to him. Went a long time without listening to him because I moved to Indiana for 5 years, and when I came back, kind of forgot about him. Started listening to him again, and I listen to their radio show every morning. And listen to their podcast. Good. It's good. But anyway, this is a good beer. Out of 5. You know, it's not bursting with flavor. There's a slight maltiness, very slight. And you don't get that dank dryness if you just keep taking sips. It seems like every time I go to take a sip, though, I get that dryness. Like now. It's good. Very floral. Very, very floral. So, anyway, if you get a chance to try it, I would recommend it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. And if you've had this, drop me a line. Subscribe if you would, please. And if you know about Les, know where his whereabouts are, or anything like that, let me know. Just kind of interested to see whatever happened to him. So we'll see you on the next one. Have yourselves a good night.